So just recently, Nintendo has given us a random update for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, adding a brand new stage. Well, kind of. It's still Battlefield, but this time it's called Small Battlefield. It's just Battlefield with two platforms on the left and the right sides of the stage, and that's about it. But something very interesting is at place here, because they also added some more stuff to the stage selection screen. Now, if you look at the top left, we now have three versions of the regular Battlefield, regular, big, and small, and we have two brand new icons. And what they do is they turn all stages onto either Omega stages or Battlefield stages only. But this makes things a lot more interesting for the whole stage lineup, because if you look at the bottom right, we have some more spaces here. Now obviously 5 of these spots are going to be taken up by DLC characters, which leaves just 3 more stages to be announced. Or are they even going to announce any stages? Do they just leave this blank with the 3 random slots, or are there more stages on the way? Well, let's look at all the alternate options and talk about exactly what Sakurai might be planning for. Hey, real quick before we continue on with the video, we are very close to 100,000 subs. Every day we're getting just a little bit closer, so feel free to subscribe if you guys really enjoy the content, and leave a like. It really helps us out a lot. Thank you guys, and let's continue on with the video. So this picture was made and put together and posted on Reddit by A Knife in the Flesh, and it's pretty much all the stages that didn't make it into Ultimate from each game listed in its own category. And it has a bottom right picture of the alternate stage that's actually in Ultimate. Now lots of these stages look the same, but technically they're under different names, but they pretty much made it to Ultimate regardless. So if you take that out of the question, you still 10 stages that are not represented in Smash Bros. Ultimate whatsoever. So what 3 are we going to pick? Well, right off the bat, I'm going to eliminate any type of vertical scroll stage, because it seems like Smash Ultimate is kicking those out for good. So that gets rid of the Ice Climber stage and the Donkey Kong Waterfall stage, as those are kind of really different than any type of stage in Ultimate right now. Woolly World is a hard one to say, but I think it's just kind of an old game at this point. I know we have Crafted World, but they're not the same games, so I would just take that out. And then you have Miiverse, which you could still have people put messages up online that's not Miiverse, but I think as a stage for Miiverse itself, it's automatically gone. And they could keep Pyrosphere, but I think just considering the fact that Ridley is no longer a boss for that stage, but rather a playable character, it would still have some of those Metroid Other M enemies, but it just still wouldn't feel the same without Ridley, which was a main aspect of that stage. So that leaves us with 5 stages, and we need 3. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of the Donkey Kong stage and also the Orbital Gate Assault Star Fox stage. We already have lots of Donkey Kong representation, and we have lots of Star Fox stages where we're battling on ships. Even though Orbital Gate Assault was really cool and unique, I still think I'd rather go with these other 3. Poke Floats is a fan favorite. Lots of people love this stage and they want it to come back, even though it's quirky and wild and crazy. It was cool to see all these balloon Pokemon flying through the air and you being able to play off of them, which is very unique, and it never did come back since Melee. So this is one of the stages that people have been asking for, and I can see Sakurai finally giving players what they've been asking for. I think we need Pac-Maze back, because it legit is what represents Pac-Man. It's what Pac-Man comes from, is the Pac-Maze, and the original Pac-Man in the arcade. I'm saying Pac-Man a lot, I know, but come on, Pac-Land? How in the world does that represent Pac-Man? It's just not a good stage, I think everybody can tell you, and I just think Pac-Maze kind of just has to come back. It is a staple stage for Pac-Man, it just makes the most sense. And yes, we have a lot of Mario Kart tracks, but I think lots of people like the Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road because it was really unique, as it dropped you off of different portions on the track, and it had live racers coming to run you over just like the others. But it was just cool to play on these different terrains, whether one time you're in the craters of the moon, and one time you're actually on Rainbow Road itself, as cars are coming from the background, the foreground, and from the left and the right. It's just really exciting to be on this stage, and I do kind of miss this, I can't lie. So the simple, easy answer here is, what if Sakurai just picks 3 more stages from his catalog of stages that he's had from other games? This is a simple way to also add some extra stages, fill out your grid completely, and have a full square of stages, so it's not really weird and random with just 2 or 3 spots missing at the very end. Now, Sakurai could also be using these slots for another stage gimmick section like he did with the Omega in the Battlefield forms. Maybe there's another form that he wants to add 2 or 3 more. I don't know what they would be. You already have Omega and Battlefield, which are the basic, and then everything else is a regular stage. I don't know, maybe one icon is for, stage hazards or something. I don't know, maybe just ways to make it easier to pick the stages that you want, and maybe it's not adding any stages at all. So that's something else we gotta look at. Or there's another option as potentially more DLC. Now this one I don't find to be very unlikely, but it is unlikely because Sakurai seems like he's adding DLC based on packs, not individual characters, but he could throw in just an additional 3 characters and say, here's 3 more stages and 3 more characters, go crazy. This is not really going to be a pack, this is just something that I'm doing myself. That would be pretty cool, because I don't think we're going to be expecting to see a 3rd pack with 5 more stages, 6 more stages, and that would just completely mess the grid up all over again. So the only way we're going to get any type of DLC stage is if Sakurai decides to go out on a limb and create just 3 more additional characters outside of any type of packs. And like always, now I leave it up to you guys. What do you think? Are we getting more stages from DLC? Are we getting more stages just from the past stages that didn't make it over? Or are these just going to be empty slots? Are they going to be some type of special stage selection thing just like we got with the Omega stage in Battlefield? Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and like always, I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.